Right guys, so today I'm going to be going over what we know about Destiny, which isn't much because Bungie didn't release a lot of news about it at E3 apart from the trailer, which basically told us what it's going to be about. And so apparently these weird rock alien mutant things can have kids, basically, because the guy you killed at the end of the expansions in the game and that, basically that guy was the son of because basically the main baddie of those rock alien things had a son, and you basically killed that son, and he's obviously pissed, as you would be, and basically he's building an army, gonna try and kill you, as you do. Yeah, so basically that's all the trailer told us. It's told us that there's going to be 2 more expansions as well if we buy, because it's a new game that costs 60 quid. People are saying it's a DLC. It's called the Taken King, by the way, and people thought it was a DLC. It's not. It's an entirely new game that you have to pre-order and freaking pay 60 quid for. I think that's like without the expansions as well, which I think a lot of people want to buy. Yeah, so basically Bungie didn't release a lot of info as much as everyone would wanted of them to reveal at E3, which is a bit disappointing, but it basically told us it was a new game. Now what everyone's hoping, especially me, is that the characters carry over, because Destiny is that kind of game where I think the characters would cross over, like because the amount they've made us customise them, and the amount of grinding we've had to do on a character and find light to rank him up, which isn't the best ranking system, and I think that's one of the reasons it kind of died out after a couple of months, is because it was basically luck that ranked you up, like whether the like whoever you killed dropped them little blue or green orb things. The green ones I think were basic, but the blue ones I think had the plus light on them, and basically if one of them dropped and it plus the light, basically that's how you ranked up. And it seemed a bit weird, but it was new and it worked out because everyone did eventually rank up if they grinded it out a bit. But that's the thing, because with Destiny, obviously after a few months, it kind of, because for those few months it was hyped about. It was, everyone was doing gameplays on it, everyone was doing commentaries, this is how you rank up, this is how you get the supercharged quicker. It was amazing. There were so many game modes, so many strikes, but after a certain amount of time everyone completed the campaign, completed all the strikes, got bored of online because they didn't add anything, and everyone, in about a week, I think there was 1 week where it just died. And obviously when the expansions came out it was up again for a week and then just died out again. And that's basically because they didn't, as much of a big game as it is and how much time it took them, because the graphics and everything are amazing, but they need to add stuff still. Like they could have added new strikes easily, and they could have added like new missions, just given us free missions, or would have paid a little 2 quid for a couple of new quests and stuff like that, but they decided not to. So hopefully this new game brings all the changes that everyone wanted. And I think the main thing for me was I want to take my character over, because the amount of effort it takes you to customise your character and get him all these good guns and all that stuff, you want to go into this new game with him and not have to go through all that again. Yeah, so especially as the next game actually fully carries on from the current game, it seems like it'd be a bit shit if you suddenly have nothing. Like, you worked hard for all this and you're going to the mainland and upgrading, buying guns and stuff that, and how much you grind that out throughout the year, because people are dedicated still. There's people at like the max rank and stuff, which I think is 50 or something now. And basically it seemed a bit shit if you suddenly turned up in this new game pumped up for it and then you have nothing, like no guns, no armour. It seemed like a big dint in the storyline there, but apart from that, you'd have to go for all that grinding again. And to be honest, this game made me grind when I didn't realise it. The customisation and finding the guns and stuff, and the ranking system basically being on luck, basically, it did draw people in for quite a while. and it lasted a few months, but then obviously everyone completed everything and they got bored of it. If the new game's like that, and especially with characters carry over then, I think you'd get bored as soon as you complete the campaign, which if it makes people grind like they did last time, grind the game out, it will last about 2 weeks, and then the multiplayer will probably make them last a couple of months, but it will die out again. So I think the way to fix it is obviously to bring a new Strike playlist in every week, even if it takes over one. Just bring, freshen things up. In the multiplayers, you can add a game mode every 4 months. Just think adding one, because they had 5 game modes last time, and you think of every other game, it kind of has like 20 game modes, and I think that they've said now that you can get up to 6 people in Strikes. That's a little bit of info they released. You can get in the new game, you can get 6 people in Strikes. They brought the fire squad more into it, so you're actually like a clan, and you get more rewards for doing strikes together and stuff like that. And I think there's so many things like the quests, like for some of them all you got was just glimmer, and to be honest you got glimmer for everything. Even killing a simple enemy you got glimmer for, and I didn't really buy anything with it. The guns that were dropped were the ones that I bought, and I think the guy that you do buy guns off, eventually his becomes shit. So rewarding you with glimmer doesn't really make you want to do that quest. So to improve that, you get rewarded more for doing those things. If you bring them in, because obviously they kept updating them every week, you get more reward from it. Obviously bring in more customized armor, because if you think about it, everyone started, because I know everyone looks different, but if you brought in like a special purple kind of shiny armor or something, if you're doing a special quest, and next week it was green shiny armor or something like that, I don't know, but just there's loads of ways they can keep this game entertaining and freshen it up, but they didn't seem to do it that much. So leave a comment, guys, let me know what you think, if you think the game would die out at all, maybe within a couple of months or even a couple of weeks maybe. So as I said, there's not much info about this new game, but I will be doing info as soon as it comes out. I'll be making new videos on it. All you have to do is click that subscribe button and you'll see my videos, and you'll be up to date with Destiny and pretty much all the other games, which I'm actually doing a really big video about at the minute. Basically September, October and November, there's so many games that are coming out. There's the obviously FIFA, Call of Duty. Basically the video is going to be about how you can afford as many of those games as you want, and or if you can only afford 1 or 2, it's basically giving you tips on helping you decide basically which ones you want that will last you till you can afford all the other games. So a like would be appreciated as well, but only do it if you liked the video. I've seen it, gave you a little info and got you excited for this new Destiny game. See you if you subscribe, that is. I'll see you in the next video, whatever it is. I'm not sure at the minute. That's professionalism.